Hello everybody, welcome back to another character guide video for One Piece Burning Blood. My name is Silvokiji, or Silvokiji to prefer, and welcome to TheZoneGamingGo. You can find TheZoneGamingGo on YouTube by looking at, or by typing in TheZoneGamingGo, Silvokiji&Rohawk, or you can just type in TheZoneGamingGo. Either way is fine. We're going to be talking about, I almost said Caesar, Smiley. Give me something here real quick. There's Smiley. So yes, this is going to be about the NPC pet slash sis slash support character Smiley. Smiley can be summoned by using the unique button, and he is actually one of the strongest pressuring tools in the entire game. We'll get to that in a sec. But first off, we're going to talk about his little information about what he actually does. So Smiley has no hurtbox, which means you can go through him, your opponent can go through him, and he's pretty much safe from everything. He does no collision at all whatsoever. The only way to get rid of Smiley is if you switched out as a character, or if you actually used him between using... actually, no. Technically, not really use. It's more like if he explodes. Yeah, that makes more sense. If he explodes. So, I want to kind of go over his special moves first before I actually go into the main thing that I want to talk about. So, when Smiley actually... Oh, no. Talk about this delay thing. So when Smiley is actually coming up towards you, he stays with you for a while. Like, he'll follow you, he'll keep up with you and stuff. But if you stop and then you start moving after about a second or so, it's like probably like 1.5 seconds, he starts following you again. Now eventually he will actually kind of sort of catch up with you because he's faster than you, but that's kind of delayed movement that Smiley actually has. It's not a big deal, but it's something that you keep in mind. So when Caesar Clown's doing combos, because he actually goes forward a lot, if you actually leave Smiley, you leave him behind, you can't really apply as much pressure as you could possibly can if you were like, basically compared if you were like near a wall or something. If you're on a wall, it's perfectly okay because Smiley's not going anywhere, but if you do like a long string combo, he's basically gone. Of course, you just can't help it sometimes. So first up is Gastonette. When you use Gastonette, the opponent is actually hit with fire, and then Smiley's actually jumps on you and explodes. Now if you're too far away from Smiley's will just sit there looking stupid, and eventually he'll come back to Caesar Clown. This move does the decent amount of damage on Chip, as we'll see in just a second. I believe it's about 20%. Caesar, oh my goodness, go to him. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, now let's do it. Yeah, it's decent, about 20%, maybe? Yeah, 20%. Okay, let's get off that block. So it's decent damage overall. Now let's go into his heavy guard break. So when he does his heavy guard break, of course it's unblockable, and this is almost instantaneous compared to his other move. Now the really cool thing about his heavy guard break is that if he does the clap part at the end and you're hitting him out of it, or if you're trying to take it, Smiley will still activate because that's a command for him. So even if you hit Caesar Clown during that part, Smiley's still jumping on you because he has no hurt box. So this basically makes it a very good tool for getting anti-pressured, but again, don't use it repeatedly because it takes him a very long time to actually get that last part. Yeah, so it's just, and he has to actually in some way or fashion actually be able to get that last part on you. Okay, so the big thing, the unique button. So when he does the unique button, of course, Smiley is summoned. When Smiley actually uses it again, he'll jump on the opponent, hold on you for 3 seconds. This, of course, can be logied, but when he actually holds onto you, you can no longer logi anything. So this allows Caesar Clown to actually just summon Smiley, use it on you, and then switch out into another character and go for a combo. Now, Smiley still technically stays on the battlefield, so even if you wanted to, you couldn't just do like this, bring in Smiley, switch, and then bring Caesar Clown. You can't press the unique button again until Smiley actually goes away. So Smiley stays onto the battlefield until he decides he's ready to leave. Okay, so another thing you can do after that, it's like, okay, think about block actually. Let's go to block, because we want to talk about that a little bit. When you actually do this, Smiley actually does absolutely no chip damage. Okay, that's a lie. Apparently he does damage. Who knew? So yeah, when Smiley actually does hit you on block, he will still disappear after 3 seconds. He does multiple hits. So looks like it does multiple hits from when he's actually doing it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. So Smiley being an anti-air trap, I guess, move, when he actually hits you, despite you actually blocking, he will still disappear. So what you can do in certain cases, because the person will be in block stun, is put them in almost an infinite block stun, because you can still do stuff afterwards. Think about basically using Smiley here, and I'm just gonna move back and see how fast I can react to it. Most people, when they summon Smiley, they actually just kind of sit there because they just, I guess they figure the entire animation is him putting his hands down. But you can actually interrupt in there or move or do something right before. Like, you can basically interrupt the motion. So when he does this, you can use like Gastonette. You can use your flammable Neo Gas, I think is what it's called, for simple like block stuns and damage over time. Now when you actually press this button right here, or when you actually do this, you can actually use your Smiley, use Gastonette, and cause the additional explosion automatically because Smiley is already near you. He doesn't have to jump near you, he just already explodes. So it makes for excellent mix-ups that Smiley and Caesar Clown can actually do, and it keeps your opponent guessing all the time. Because due to the fact that Smiley has no hitbox, if the Smiley is actually behind the opponent, if you were to use Gastonette, of course, the first move will be Caesar Clown's Gastonette, but Smiley will jump on the person's back, blow them up, and you would have an opportunity there to apply pressure. The best part about this is that Caesar Clown, by actually applying the pressure of the explosion, he can actually summon Smiley again to apply even more pressure. So once you do this, and then summon Smiley when the opponent is getting up or too far away. You're getting the pressure over and over again on your opponent. Now, I will mention again that if you do a basic attack or auto combo, Smiley will be too far away for you sometimes, and you can't rely on him that way because it just doesn't work. But of course, if you're doing a wall, like we're gonna go now, let's go to the wall here. Okay, come on, Smiley, where are you? Okay, so we're doing something like this. Brilliant. Which can be a wall combo, basically. That was really cool. I never did that before. That was my first time. Let's do it again. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So stuff like that you can actually utilize with Caesar Clown and Smiley. Now, I didn't really have anything else to actually tell you about Smiley. I mean, that's a cool combo to actually. That's a brilliant combo. Is it just wall only, or can I just do that anywhere? Oh! Okay, I stand corrected. That's not a wall combo. That's an actual combo. That is really cool. Is it better if I do it this variation? Okay, let me try something else. Let me do this. Wait. Nah, I'm not going. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's try summoning Smiley. Let's knock him in the air. I can't do that. Okay, other than that, guys, okay, that's pretty much it for Caesar Clown. That's all the moves I can think of, all the strats I can tell you about, the mix-up games, the block stuns, all the brilliant pressure you can have. He's a good anti-pressuring tool. Using Smiley on your team, Caesar on your team, gives you a good anti-pressure. He's very good at that. If he's getting hit, summon Smiley in the middle of that with your Loki ability. Smiley's out, your opponent has to watch their back because there's something you have to worry about. Because due to the fact that Smiley has an infinite amount of life, your opponent has to keep that in mind when dealing with you because you have that pressure tool at all times. No need for ability, no need for flash guards or anything, or flash counters, nothing like that. You already have the pressure. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. Enjoy One Piece Burning Blood as well as any of the other guys I have, and enjoy the rest of your day.